On the field, Michael Robinson was nothing but a success. He led Verina to 2 state championship games and was one of the front runners for the 2005 Heisman Trophy at Penn State. He followed that up with an 8-year career in the NFL, which included a Pro Bowl appearance and a Super Bowl title. But behind the scenes, he was searching for a greater purpose. Mike Robb leads off our Black History Month series.
I remember my time at Penn State. There was always a weird dynamic, right? Because I was an athlete. I was an a black athlete. My experience sometimes was different from the rest of the black population or the people of color population at Penn State.
As one of the most visible athletes in the country, Michael Robinson used his platform and his voice to impact those in the black community who did not.
I showed up to an interest meeting, one day, and me and a couple of my other football players, and they proceeded to have this meeting. It was hundreds of students there, and I felt like they were talking to me personally, basically saying, people with vision and people with notoriety aren't making light of the things that have gone on. And since that day, I made it my point, especially, in the black community at Penn State, that kind of always know what's going on.
But it wasn't always a clear path for Robinson. After being named the State High School Player of the Year, he chose not to go to Virginia Tech, and he and his mom received hate mail.
You think back on it, and you just say you're glad that you just kind of pushed through. I remember my mom always, telling me at the time, like, Mike, that doesn't matter. You're going to look back in 10 years from now. If you have an opportunity to go to the National Football League, none of this stuff matters. Those same people that write the hate mail, that hide behind that letter, are going to be the same ones that ask you for an autograph one day.
Robinson has learned from that experience and spun it into a positive. Now he tries to pass on those same values through his Excel to Excellence program.
It's really some endearment there. So once I got that, those life lessons from Mom, my hero, everything else was put into perspective, and I was good.